It's every dramaturg's dream to work on Richard III. It's possibly one of my favorite plays by Shakespeare. It's also a dramaturg's worst nightmare working on Richard III because there is so much to talk about with this play. Richard III, like The Comedy of Errors and The Two Gentlemen of Verona, dates from early in Shakespeare's career, we think about 1591. And in Richard III, we find the seeds of many of his most iconic characters. Hamlet's soliloquies, the malevolence of Iago and Othello. But what makes Richard III really exciting is the sense of Shakespeare as a playwright really coming into his own, really delighting in the language of the play, which is full of beautiful imagery of sun and shadow, of winter and summer, as Richard rises in power and then falls at the end of the play. But most importantly, what makes this play memorable and what has made it unforgettable for 400 years is the character of Richard III himself. Here he is, the character who we meet at the very beginning of the play in that famous soliloquy, "Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by the son of York." Richard III is the only play that begins with a soliloquy that way, and it's Richard III who holds the stage for us. He lets us into his mind and into his plans, and even though we know that he really delights in his plots and his inductions, we can't help falling in love with him because he's so electrifying. And even when we know that he's committing the most atrocious deeds against his own family, we still love him for it. And that is incredible, that Shakespeare could make us fall in love with a villain that way.